From Petco Park in downtown San Diego, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Colorado Rockies and the San Diego Padres. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. And we've got a major league debut on the mound in this one, Chris. And always interesting to see how that goes. But I'm sure there's a mix of excitement and nerves running through him right now.
Absolutely. Playing your first game in the show, it's just a little different for everyone. But no one walks in unfazed by the moment. I don't care what they say to anybody. And that's especially true as a starting pitcher that's expected to go out there and give your team a quality outing. All eyes will be on him out there on the bump. Should be fun to watch and see how it plays out.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Okay, all set to go. Here's the left fielder, Sean Bouchard.
The left fielder, Sean Bouchard.
And a pitch. Outside low, and we're underway. That misses. That's ball two.
No strike.
Down the line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. And another ball.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Tatis really on his horse for it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul.
A pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with two strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So in now for Colorado, Warming Bernabel. Good power, not great in the OBP department.
Ball
that one missed.
Counts 1-0.
One down, base is empty. It
Inside,
misses inside. And now 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next offering is in for a strike. One out, base is empty. A little bit high, and the count's full.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
The pitch, and he walked him.
Batting third.
Now here's Nolan Jones.
Nolan Jones.
That one ripped. And foul as it bangs off the fence. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split-finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Kicks and fires. Wouldn't chase that time. still a 1-2 count. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now 2 away.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
Here's Chuck Nasty. And a ground ball to first, and it goes just foul. Bernabel off of first with 2 away. And he grounds one to the right side. Bogarts handles the chance in plenty of time to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. The Rockies strand 1. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. And on the hill, Chase Dollander.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
We go to the bottom of the 1st. the veteran
よ
second
っ
baseman,
し
Tanner
ゃ
Bogarts.
さあやろう。
The wind to the pitch. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Bogarts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. 0-2 now as he swings through it. Dolan, a big part of the storyline for us today. He's making his debut and hoping to carve out a valuable role in the mound of this ball club. Ball 1 to Bogarts.
久々のロッキーズやな。
First rounder or an undrafted free agent, all that matters once you reach this level is producing. Can you help your team get better? It's a big question. That said, you don't want to put too much pressure on your debut.
As we take a look at the Padres lineup, someone who makes things happen for them in part with his legs, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And he's leading them in runs batted in this season, which tells me this guy is able to slow things down when it seems like there's a little bit of pressure, and he's looking at it as an opportunity to do damage. You know, a lot of guys, they see runners on base and they get big. They feel like all this pressure, I've got to get these runs in. But somehow he seems to settle into these situations. So watch out when he comes to the plate.
Jose Azocar now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. That clips the corner. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball, and that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting the ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
0-1, no strike.
Manny Machado up to the plate.
すごい色の爪やな。
That one fouled off. 2 outs. And Manny gets a piece. And this is inside. And another ball. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Machado.
That should have this one. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. So in now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not platinum.
せやな。紅も気になっとるけど。
Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. So what are
龍
the
谷
skills
も
you
ゲー
look
パ
for
ス
that
対応
make
か。
a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Ah, 8点か。ボールと思ったけど。
Had a lot of the strike zone, sure, and had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
On the ground, right side. Throw over to Cronenworth. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting 7. The catcher.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Elias Diaz. He's a former All-Star Game MVP, Singy. And that skips into dirt. Diaz hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. And a pitch. Fought off foul.
メトロか。
No score here in the second. Late on that fastball.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
2 outs. That one not close.
26木曜ってもうあさってやもんなこれ。ほんまによ出るな。
Slings to first. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies.
すごいな。今月3本目かこれ。
We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
ようまあこんだけ出してくるな。
Back here at Petco Park, bottom of the second. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700.
これできてんのかな。全部消しとってもええぐらいやな。全部切ってる割にはあれやな。これでも来るんかな。謎やな。
$1,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. And ball 1. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favored. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
And a foul ball. Swings for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an arrow, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And it's even up.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch in for a strike. And a count 1-2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
よいしょ。
What's the squeeze on that one? Well, there's two away.
ブラックモンさん。
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. 2 outs, base is empty. And it's fouled away. It's in and out of his glove. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Nothing doing there for the Friars. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back on the ball. The batter will be the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. King back to work. Strike to the outside corner. 0-1.
キングダムかもな。あれも独特やもんな。かなり癖のある、まあ、慣れりゃいけんやろけど。そこまでやれるかどうかや。そこに行くまでにやめてまうっていうパターンもあるからな。難易度なんぼなのこれ。オールスターベテランか。いやー、どん詰まり。フェルナンデス。
0-1's the count.
That's off the mark. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Top of the third, no score. Left-hand hitter waits. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Another ball.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches.
いやー、熊本負けとるやん。大阪勝ったか。
Misses. And now 3-2. To the air, right field. Tatis after it. Pulls it down. There's 2 gone.
Up next to Colorado.
Now here is Sean Bouchard. He's 0 for 1.
ブチャード。
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So 2 down. Next for Colorado. Warming Bernabel. He reached on a walk his first time. Right through there for a strike. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one misses, and that's ball 1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two outs. Outside low, and the count is 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Fights it off. We'll see another. The pitch. And a strike down on strikes, and that is that. So 1 left for Colorado, and we are still scoreless. Back here in San Diego, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Jurickson Profar. The right-hander back to work. This is inside. Ball 1. And a good eye there. Good hitters count to 2-0.
Nope,
Just
that's a ball.
miss. He takes the strike. The wind and the pitch.
Wow.
Line base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
もうようセカンド行かれんかったな。足遅くて助かったわ。
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line.
工藤さん。
On going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now the DH for the Padres, Tucupita Marcano. 2 for 6 so far in the series. Swing and attack with it rolls foul. Profar on at first, nobody out.
Shoot the hunter.
Quickly, first and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now here is Corey
まだノーアウトか。
And now time is called as there's a visit to the mound. He's talking things over. Nobody getting loose out in the pen. So a little consultation. First and second go out here in the third and final game of the series. And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit, and he just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more to play than it was supposed to.
In the box now, take strike one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play. That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you've got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you.
なんとかまだ踏ん張っとるけど。
In the box now, take strike one. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
さあ、抑えれるか。よっしゃ。ボールやけど。3人連続。よう耐えたな。
And we're back. John Shelby with Chris Singleton and set to lead off the board, Nolan Jones. And he deals. Swings through that one out front that time.
All these Rockies
とろろって書いとかの忘れそうやな。
They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 0-2.
わあ、どこ投げとんやろ。
Well, that one might sting for a bit, but it helps the team and it boosts the OBP boost. Sometimes that trade-off is worth it, but well, sometimes it's not.
Fouled off. He was late. Nobody out. Runner at first. That one off the mark. And 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
On a line.
いやー、伸びんな。感じはいいねんけど。
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Not looking his first time up. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball one. Just missed.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
あー、最悪のダブルプレー危ない。ポロリしてくれた。
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened. So you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
光の反射で焼ける。そんなことまでできんの。
And on second, two down. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Fourth inning underway, no score. Next offering misses. 1-2 to count. And it's second. That's off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two outs. Pitch in the dirt. Ball 3. comes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
捉えれそうでなかなか無理やな。不思議なピッチャーやな。落ちろ落ちろ落ちろ。落ちんのかい。いいか、まだヒット1本やった。そんなんやったか。なんとかでも抑えてるもんだな。とも2本やし。
Slider misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
One fouled off, 2-2.
Nah, フランか。
Stays alive.
早めにやっとこうか。てかみんなスタミナはあるんか。イニングは書いてないな。
Three balls, 2 strikes to count.
あー、これはあかん。
And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Now a relay to second. Not gonna get him. He's in there.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Not even close there. And the count is 1-2. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
振らんな。あんなボールで振らんな。
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
よし。
Out there. Looking for a lead-off double. A strikeout. And there's
結
one
構
away.
踏ん張るよな。
Luis Campusano getting ready to hit. All over for a called strike.
素晴らしい。
Great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Machado, the runner at second with 1 away. And fouled off. Another 1-2.
よっしゃ
Strikes. Fastball to letters frozen
ー。
for
踏ん
strike
張り
3.
まくりで。
Jake Cronin, the next
素晴らしいな。
grounded out his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
この回まででもええから。
And that one is lifted in the air.
あーっ
And
と、
that is
前
the
に
inning.
ギリチョウによう取ったなあれ。
Padres leave one, and we're still knotted at
初
0.
点ヒットか思ったわ。
All set for the start of the inning. Now the Rockies catcher, Elias Diaz.
The catcher, Elias Diaz.
Now the right-hander ready to go.
あっ
Still
と、
no score. Activity in the bullpen for the Padres. Johnny Brito up and throwing. Cola getting cranked up as well. And the pitch. Hits the outside corner, and the count even at 1.
よっしゃ、完璧や。
Third home run of the season, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
完璧。
Pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on the platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Ezekiel Tovo.
やっと1点か。てかまだあげんのこの人。
Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
気力も半分しかあらへんやん。
Kicks and deals.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that lead off.
Hold on.
Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
ねえ、19度か。ええ感じで上がってるやん。
That's down and in.
ようやくって感じやな。
That's the third.
よっ
Can't
し
field
ゃ。
it cleanly. He doesn't have a throw, and they come away without an out.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. To me,
8 月
it's
に
just a
撮っ
really
たんやな。
controlled, balanced swing. He doesn't try to do too much with it. Just stay disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Johnny Brito.
Number 76.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this
7
season.
月。
That's not where you want to be at all, so we'll see how he does here.
And next is the designated hitter. Flied to right his first time.
ねえ、クック。
That pitch gets the corner, and that is strike one, Brito.
おい、これが6月やねんな。それが一番早い。
Went out and made a trade for him last season.
そうや、あれが6月やったんや。
0-1 down. Gets him to chase after that one.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Upstairs. Runner at first with no outs here. Look out!
あた。
And it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
The left fielder.
Back to the top of the lineup. Sean
これもでも
digging in for the
8
Rockies.
月その前言ってないかな。言ってんのに書いてないかな。
Late with the swing there.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in
ど
this
ん
inning.
どんもいつやったっけあれ。どんどんも7月か。
That went off the bad part of the bat. Just a lazy fly ball. And it falls. They won't test it here.
どんどんが7
Bases
月
loaded. No
か。
outs.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but
どっちにしろやっぱクックが一番
tight to the body and just getting enough
前っ
barrel
ちゅうこと
on
や
it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Warming Bernabel digging in for the Rockies. Tobo
あれでも9
on
月
third.
か。
At first with no outs. That one ripped but foul.
They need a strikeout.
松尾
You need a ball
松尾
perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up something, but you've got to make
松尾
some
も7
pitches.
月やもん
When
ね。
he can battle and get through this, he can earn some
Oh,
points.
that's out.
And delivers outside. I got to call NLDS Game 4 here in 2022 at Petco Park, where the Padres knocked out their rivals, the LA Dodgers. The place was just nuts the entire game. Terrific fan support.
That's a
先にあれか、徳山行って、
Bases loaded, nobody out. On the
Ah.
third, Machado. On the second, they get one, and a run scores on the double play.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play's kind of a round.
得やな。その時の日にあれか、その前が金曜に行ってまた火曜に行ってんのか。えらい連チャンでいっとったな。
Runner at third, 2 away. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. And that's just foul. Right-handed reliever.
Gotcha.
But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rockies 2 and the Padres
そう
nothing.
か、その時テレビやったか。
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now batting Jurickson Profar.
The left fielder, Jurickson.
Well, that's putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across. This is where you look for the starter to go out there and have a
8月に
shutdown
行ったり
inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Profar gets a piece there.
You know, these Padres doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Goes down looking for the strike.
いや、よう抑えてるやん。すごいな。
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. Got 3 straight fastballs.
で、
Looking
5日の
in
日
the
か。
0-2 count. Just to pull it back.
よう、これ日帰りで行ったもんやな。
Tucupita Marcano now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Just missed.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Pitch misses there. The count is 2-0.
入っとるやんか。
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1 now. Up the middle, Tovar throws to first in time, and that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Torres.
その後から行方不明になったんや
Next to
な。
hit, went down on strikes
そう
his
だ、
first
そう
time
や。
through.
結局何やったんやいう感じだよ。
Bounce to
突
the
如
left
の
side.
失踪やもんな。
McMahon fires over to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Rockies 2 and the Padres nothing.
あ、丸亀も
New
8
inning
月
getting
に行っ
started.
たか。
Here's the Rockies cleanup
The
hitter,
center fielder,
Charlie Blackmon.
Charlie Blackmon.
And a pitch.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco
で、
Park was
爽や
Tony
かも行
Gwynn.
ったと。
Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
And a swing and a miss.
Didn't recognize off speed, thought it was fastball, a little bit out in front.
さあ、なんて言うやろ。
The pitch.
Ball 3.
Three one, and he couldn't come
Wow.
up with it.
First base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Ryan
Man at first.
McMahon.
So in now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon. And there's a ball. Blackman gets his lead at first with nobody out. Splits the plate, and the count 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Left-hand batter waits.
Ball,
That's
inside.
inside. The count now 2-2. Good eye right there.
Definitely a swing of this slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Righty to the plate. Now a screamer into the outfield.
あー、取るんかい。
Snags it. The throw in.
出てもう
Now
た。
a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play.
Well, we assume it, but not all
頭
the
超える
players
か
are
もだけど、
excellent
意外
for
と
something
超え
like
んのよな、あれ。
that. Right there, it's just sort of a combination of good defense and poor base running, and probably more of the latter. That's a big turn of events in this inning, though.
Rogers, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Wow.
And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Top of the order, 2 up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rockies 2 and the Padres nothing.
25か。
Back here in San Diego, bottom of the 6th inning. It's Xander Bogaerts down.
Xander Bogaerts.
Dollander back to work. And in there across the letters.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The line of the pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page
The
right
center
now.
fielder, number 28, Jose Azocar.
Jose Azocar, the next up for the Padres. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of
さあ、
strikeouts.
変えよう。
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Here's
Now
a new
pitching
pitcher
for
from the pen,
Colorado,
John Curtis.
number 46.
And this is an important
John
part of this game.
Curtis.
Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Yoっしゃ。
That's in for a strike. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in the lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Foul ball. The Padres trailing by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Oh, 2 now. Down on strikes. Padres go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Steven Cole.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the ball.
Here's the catcher, Elias Diaz. He's already homered here in this one. Kawhi to kick the pitch. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Tom Cosgrove preparing to come on if needed. Wilson also throwing. Next offer in there for a strike. 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
The 1-2. And that one upstairs. That's to third. Gets it to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, shortstop,
Ezequiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. We talked about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Swings through that.
Logan, the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Late on that fastball.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That missed by a lot.
2 strikes.
Gonna count 1 and 2. Down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Rockies are down quietly. They're up 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
よっしゃ。291へ全く一緒やな。っていうか、防御率も全く一緒ってすごいな、これ。こんなことあんの？こういうのも珍しいよな。
The pitch. And that one pulled foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile off. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment move, get back on track. His team needs him.
So digging in, Luis Campusano. It's softly on the ground to third, and foul ball. The Rockies up by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. That's out to center field. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman,
The next up for the Padres.
904-502。
Out to center. Blackman under it. And the inning is over. And we're back. And now, Sean
the
Bouchard.
left fielder, Sean
Kohler goes
Bouchard.
6 feet 3 inches, 26 years old. He's actually a former Rule 5 draft pick. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Next pitch is outside. And the right-hander deals. The other way.
どん詰
And
ま
that's
り。
a fair ball. Now here is Warming Bernabel. That's
あー、
smashed through center.
正面か。
And out number 1 on the ground.
Now batting, right fielder, Nolan Jones.
Next for Colorado, Nolan Jones. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Next offered in there for a strike. That's strike 2. On the ground outside. 4, 6. He's out. 3 double play. And the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rockies 2 and the Padres nothing.
あれはどれやったっけ？これか。
On to the bottom of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Jurickson
The left
Profile.
fielder,
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
左端に合わせるとちゃうかった。
The right-hander back to work. Fastball for a strike. Left field. Bouchard settles under this one, and there's one down.
Now back.
これもいらんやろな。
Stepping in for San Diego, Tucupita Marcano. Pitches in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that
結
front foot
構
down early,
みんな
maybe
ええ
just
な
slow
こ
it
れ。
out.
先
Really
発
lay
も
it
良
back.
かったけど、中継ぎもええ感じやな。
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
思った以上によう抑えてるやん。
Foul off the plate, they'll do it again. Bases empty, one away. Near the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your
Up
cap.
next for the Padres.
And now the shortstop,
shortstop.
Corey Howell.
Corey Howell.
On the corner at the knees for a strike. Slice down the right side. Not close with that one. And the count 1-2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
The Padres down by a pair here in the
Outside, that's a
third
ball.
and final game of the series.
よっ
It
しゃ
is。a 3-up, 3-down inning.
ボールっぽいけ
Padres
ど
go。down quietly. They're still down. It's 2-0. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tom Cosgrove. He last pitched 2 days ago. Here's Charlie Blackmon.
さあ、とりあえず抑えやっとくか。この人せっかくで悪いけど。
As the lefty gets
な
to
んや
work.
かんや、まあ中断が多かったか
Try to
ら
get
な
him to chase
長
and
引
the
いてる
changeup
けど。
that time.
大規模障
Good
害。
chase that time.
2-0.
On the ground right side.
だー
Sneaks
と、
through,
痛い
base
痛い
hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that was one of those high
世
percentage
界
advantage
多発
counts where
か。
batting averages are just so much
そんな
higher.
なって
Didn't
た
try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
あの人や。
And now, Ryan McMahon.
Ball
First
one.
pitch doesn't find the zone.
代打代打。
Blackmon aboard here at first
Hard.
with nobody out. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter out of El
Number 3.
Amador. A runner at first for him, nobody out. And that one fouled off.
なんやねん、これ見られへんのかよ。
Next offer is in for a strike. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Flips it from the ground. That's one. Oh, man, their fourth double play of the day. Two gone.
誰か怪我したぞ。
Ha-Sung Kim. He's forced into the game at shortstop due to the injury. Brendan Rodgers.
セカンドもこのままやな。いやー、ダブルプレーか。
And first offering is fouled off.
Very dominant with that fastball inside.
結局その一歩何々ですねとかないんかい。その辺がちょっと物足りんよな。もう一本こう返しがありゃいいんだけど、これがまたないんだな。これも人によるんやろうけどな。って感じやけど。お、まさか入ったのか。ここで打つか。まだ帰ってなさそうやな。
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Base is empty with 2 away. Elias Diaz will hit next. He's already homered in this game. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
He was all over that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there.
伸びろ、伸びんか。
One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 3-0.
これはでもまさか一発でとはな。
So remaining in the game defensively,
アナドアさん。
He'll play third after coming into the game as a pinch hitter.
さあ変えよう。
And here is Xander Bogaerts. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Tyler Kinley. A chance at his first save of the year.
さあ抑えとして頼みますわ。
Way outside, and that's ball one. And a foul ball.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
He's 2 outs
away.
Jose Azocar, the next up for the Padres. Flips the corner. That's strike one.
0-1's the count. 1-1.
Outside. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the last half of inning number 9. The 1-1 is fouled off. And another ball.
うわ。
3-2 now. Payoff pitch.
あー、ちょっ
Center base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
ブラックモンが怪我なんでや。そんな怪我するようなことあるか。
And he'll be out there in center after the injury. Man at first with 1 gone. Here's Manny Machado. That's in there. 0-1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but
あ、やばい。あー、やらかしよった。なんか赤いからやばいな思ったんやけど。もうもったいないな。ていうか守備、サードまずいか。6-6か。 ショートが、739。いやー、これで行ってくれんと、どうしようもねえんやけど。
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. That one a little bit high.
入っとるやんか。何をボケたこと言うとんの、このおっさん。
On the ground, right side. Rogers. Off balance beat. There's one. Over first, safe.
頼みますぜ、審判。
So it's their last chance in this one.
さあ、なんとか2アウト。
Either at the knees.
一発だけはなんとか避けなか。
That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
With the tying run at the plate.
さあ、三振してくれ。うわ
Now 1 and 2. This could end it.
よっし
Swing
ゃ
and a miss, and
ー。耐え
that
た
is the
耐え
ball
た。
game. Golan with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
A shutout in this one.
完封リレーや
3-0
な。
final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
長引きすぎて中断があったらしゃあないけどな。実質そこまでやってないからな。これで連敗止まって、巨人3連戦か。ああ、3位のチームか。ここは叩いときたいよな。上がれるチャンスやな。よっしゃ。さあ終わろう。